Slam it. Fucking do it.
Okay, I've done it.
Yeah, welcome back, everyone, to another Year of the Dragon. Not to be confused with the much better Swashbuckler campaign. I'm DSM, or Billy, the DM, and we're met with everybody. You know them. Anyway,
Okay.
when last we left off, you guys were done speaking to Lady Silverhand and Adelina. You guys found out that Adelina is a crystalline dragon, and Hobie, I think you gained a little bit of insight into how dangerous the doors can be for small smidge, and the ramifications of him touching those demon doors. Then you guys decided to go to the Elf Song Tavern, if I am not mistaken, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are going to the fancy place, very fancy, very expensive, where Lady Silverhand offered to meet you guys there for din.
Yep.
So, for the sake of exposition, I'm going to give you guys like an hour of prep time prior to dinner. So, once we get started, you guys can just start with that. But hey, now it's time for the question, which I definitely didn't ask everybody prior to the session, minus RJ. What is something your character misses from home that they wish they could take with them on their journey? If you guys don't, yeah, you guys could always just roll off or just pipe up. I'm starting to realize that maybe these questions are not a good idea. It only
I mean, once you ask them, you got to give us like 10, 15 seconds to think about it.
Yeah, we like the
no
questions.
immediate. If you don't know your character's inside and out, terrible. Negative inspiration.
This to other
That's
DMs
mean.
do this.
I know my character. I know.
I'm breaking you.
It's the whole question.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So fire when ready.
Question because it was slightly different than the one you asked.
Well, yeah. So I said creature comforts from like home, but like, what's something that you wish that you could experience or feel that you have from back home? You wish you could take that with you on your adventure. What would it be?
Yeah. All right. I'll start. I'll break the ice.
Yes.
So both an object and a like, I don't want to say mindset, but like, I don't have any. Hobie doesn't have any kids. I think his brother has maybe a kid or two. He's got some nieces and nephews that live down in Chult. The whole family effectively moved down to Chult.
He does have a niece and nephew.
Yeah, and there is a juice there that comes from this like small like prickly berry that has these like small hairs on it. It's somewhere between like a guava and a kiwi. And he doesn't know the word for it and he can't pronounce the word for it and none of his family could pronounce the word for it, but it's delicious. It's sweet and it numbs your mouth a little bit. Like there's definitely some like weird chemical in it that like is a little bit of like a not a paralytic, but like tastes like you're looking at a battery.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
know what it's called, but he calls it Harry berry juice. And his nephews and nieces love it because we'll just vocal stem and go Harry berry, Harry berry, Harry berry, while we drink it.
Okay.
That's a lot of world building. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's canon now. I gotta find out the Harry Berry trade. Thank you, Steve. I hope he's a good bean.
And cocaine from Chult.
The Southwood marching powder, as they call it.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Anybody else?
Up through Kalimsham on boats.
Yep. Lodestone will go next.
Okay.
So Silver Moon is very distinctive in which it's the place people go to learn because it's got like the amazing college, the amazing mages and everything going on. Like everybody goes there for knowledge, like everybody does. And since Lodestone's been on the Sword Coast now, really only until the Draconic College was like here around, like people who were like thirsting for knowledge and like really like wanting to talk to people to share information, where everybody was like now about their business and whatnot. So like that's like the sort of creature comfort he misses. Not like diving into a library, but like the whole reason that what drew him to court life was like talking about issues, talking about things most people don't know, and like that
Aw.
intellectual discussion of like, hey, what's the real right move here for everybody in this area that's affected of whatever the hell bullshit, or hey, do these two basic things, how come I can't just combine them? And then like, just like listening to the high mages like go absolutely nerdy on like arcane knowledge and just being like, what? And like, he doesn't know how to do any of that, but he's following along. So I guess that's really the creature comfort. Like, he wasn't a library nerd, but he loved the court life so much that he does kind of miss that, like the constant talking and whatnot, the constant
Aw.
Okay.
discussion.
So kind of like a Greek stoia, where like you could just be in the area and kind of
Yes,
take in educated people coming up with thesis or arguments, and it was always like thought provoking. Okay, yeah. So long story short, Lodestone surrounded by big dumb idiots. No.
Oops.
No, everybody
Okay.
means. Well, what are you talking about?
All right. That's really good. That's really good. Thanks.
Hmm.
Rory misses the hot springs at Lake Esmel.
Oh, why's that?
Because they're fucking hot springs, dude. What do you mean? You just get high on them
Alright.
shits and just relax. No one
I-
notices if you piss in them because they're already warm.
But I'm saying like
Ugh.
Why do I miss them?
no,
Why
no.
wouldn't
Like,
I?
is it different than like going to like a hot bathhouse? Is there like a certain
Yeah.
connection to his childhood or like comfort?
No, it's just I'm home.
It's his favorite place.
Natural lithium.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Natural piss. Okay.
Unnatural
Chilling in the
piss?
hot springs, getting high, and overheating. I
There's
learned
no
more
other
about
thing.
Rory by the week. Are
Schwad,
the
do
hot
you want to
springs like,
go?
I was gonna say, are the hot springs large? Are they like human sized or are they halfling sized?
Yeah.
Considering most of the, I think, population is halfling size.
Yeah. There's like
Or
smaller.
there's probably a smattering, I would assume.
Yeah. But by and large, like maybe waist high water for me.
Possible.
If that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
Ooh.
well, that's canon now. That's a real place. People like that place now.
That is actual canon.
I know.
Okay.
Now I have to build it
It's already there.
and make it fun. All right, who's next?
Schwad, do you need more time?
Did Schwa just hug his
Is that a
microphone?
yes?
Yes, I do need more time.
Okay. So Tanga would probably, her brain would immediately go to her mom's apple pie, but then she would probably think, no, in the Feywild, it's everything's much stronger because of the ley lines there. Magic's stronger, emotions are stronger. Your emotions can affect the areas and the nature around you. So she probably misses the heightened emotions there more than anything else because she can like lean on it to keep her favorite emotion of joy.
Okay. So she misses that full feeling that
Yeah, everything
Thanks,
here is
spectrum.
more dulled.
yeah, it's a little bit more muted. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the vibrancy?
Yeah.
Those are good answers.
All right. I would say something Yars misses is his old temple in the city of Brawl. It was kind of where he grew up, and it was a safe place for him through some rough times. So
Oh my god, lore dump. There's a city and he's from it. I love Yars.
yeah.
I want to be friends with Yars. This is Billy speaking. I'd kick it with that motherfucker.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
He is definitely something. Good God. All right. Anywho, we're gonna kick it off. So you guys are making your way to the Elf Song Tavern, but you have about an hour. So if there's anything you want to do to prepare
Yeah.
or get ready, or if you guys just want to like get a little high beforehand, totally up to you.
I'm not changing my outfit. I don't have other clothes.
Hell yeah, but you have like the purple sparkly stuff, so it's probably fine.
I'm repping my Jesus, and we're
You
calling
repping
it.
your set? Hell
In
yeah.
all honesty, yours, that's probably going to be just fine. Who else doesn't have fine clothes?
I don't.
Just Miss Tango? Well, all right then. I'll take Miss Tango. We'll get her a dress, and then we'll meet you guys there.
Everybody else has fancy stuff.
Look up to lodestone. You're wearing that.
No. I've packed away my fine clothes. I just have to get to the end and change.
All
I
right.
wasn't gonna say it.
Well, oh, I mean, you've got some performative clothes, don't you, Rory? Like something a little bit like less. I don't know. I don't want to use the term. Well, I know it's a music grunge.
Got blood on him from his chaos he incited.
Yeah.
No, they punched me in the face. That's police brutality.
No, Rory, no.
Also, yes, I have fine clothes. I am a traveling performer, as you say.
Oh, I forgot about that for like half a second. That Rory incited a riot, and we're back.
And got tackled.
God damn.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. God bless that halfling. Okay. Even though it is evening, the shops are still open.
Okay.
You know, everything like the lamps outside are all lit by candlelight. Some of them outside of certain buildings are like they look like they could be gaslit or maybe magically lit because you just kind of see like a perpetual stream of light coming from them. So they do kind of flicker and dance, but everything is still relatively open, minus like a few like breakfast shops or like a stable or something like that. But if you are looking for clothes, you can find a clother's relatively easy.
Okay, good.
I look for the one that specializes in women's clothing.
Okay.
Do they have to
So
specialize there?
you make your way through, and like there are some places that have like really nice ball gowns like in the display, but when you peer your head in, you can see that there's just like a bunch of fabrics and like pre-made dresses, and they're a little bit more tame than the ones in the display.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to find one that's got like a good available stock, but like an alterations on staff.
You have found one.
Sweet. Miss Tanga, in here. I think we'll have exactly what we're looking for.
Not them big ones, right?
No. A big one for you would not be ideal. Trust me on that.
All right.
She didn't want pickles on her burger. So while you guys walk in, you see a very heavy set woman. She has like you can see she has like a thumbtack on. She's got pins, stitching needles. She has a full apron. And she approaches you and she goes, "Oh my, look at this pretty lady. How can I be of service?"
Indeed. We need a fine set of clothes for a evening dinner tonight at the Elf Song Tavern. As you can see, my young satyr friend here. Let's start with some short, medium skirts. We don't want to take away from her hooves and whatnot, and then also we want to make sure that the top, let's Miss Tango, you like to breathe, right? So no corsets, but we do want something that at least gives a little shape. That's something that she can wear over. That's also going to present her shoulders. Are you following me so far?
Oh my goodness, we got Fey Eye for the blue guy over here. Ooh, he knows what looks good on you, huh?
Well, I trust his opinion because I don't know much about the finer stuff, and he knows court stuff. So yeah, sure, whatever he just said.
Miss Tango, what is your favorite color?
Oh, what's the word in common? It's not. It's a longer word. Luminescent. That one.
All right. We want bright pastels for options for accent, but we want to keep most of the base white to complement her hair. You following me so far?
Oh yes, I'm following you. Oh goodness,
Okay.
I gotta tell you, your husband must love you. And he like takes your hand, Tanga, and like she like leads you onto a little pedestal. And she starts like measuring you, measuring your hooves, measuring your hips, and she's like, "So we have a smattering of colors. Anything that you could really want, we can make it look nice." And the dress that she gives you, it's not like a pencil dress. It does cover up to about your knees, but the top half is very, I don't want to say overly elegant. It's simple, but it's like elven in nature. You can see that there's a lot of stitching down the back. It's silken. It fits your frame very nicely, but as it moves closer to your hooves, you can see that the dress kind of tapers open and gives you a little bit of like breathability, so you can still move in it.
Well, feels nice.
Oh no, this is perfect. This is perfect. Perhaps a jacket, but a two-tailed tuxedo kind of jacket. We want it to flow down her back so that her tail can have free access out.
Oh my, yes, a jacket. Such a smart man. And she like reaches over and she finds you like a couple shawls that have like splits down the back, so it can like cover your shoulders and drape across like your neck and chest, but also run down the length of your back. It stops just above the small of your back, and it's warm. It's very cozy. It's like relatively fluffy too.
Is this nice enough for the tavern?
Darling, this is nice enough for any king's court. If I caught you wearing this, I would think you were royalty.
Eh, is that
Would
too
you?
much?
No, this is
No,
perfect, Miss Tanga. How do you
You would
look?
like a this. And she like moves a mirror so you can like do a little spin.
Feels nice. Not catching on my leg first, so pretty good. How does it look?
Well, what color would you like? You notice that like as you look at it, it's still like relatively like light brown and gray.
Lodi, what's your favorite color?
I'm partial to green.
Can we do green?
Now, can we do green? Can we do green? Green was the first color I learned how to do this to. And she just kind of like wiggles her fingers, and it sounds like she might be, I don't know, either like smokers coughing or like casting something. And you see everything become like a very uh dark emerald. Except for the shawl that becomes more of like a jade.
I really liked whatever you just did.
Oh, I know. You're sweet. You're a sweet satyr. I like you.
This is perfect. You do fantastic work. She looks absolutely stunning.
You don't have to tell me.
How much do I owe you?
That's set you back 4 silver.
Here's 5 silver. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. All right. You kids have fun.
There you go, Miss Tanga.
Thank
You're
you.
all ready for any sort of engagements with royalty, balls, courts, fancy dinners.
Lodi, why'd you do all that?
Ah, yeah, I've got an eye for it. Back when my knight died, and I didn't want to fall back to squirehood, or share a night with another squire, because that's another whole complication I would have got into. I was employed by the court steward, and he taught me a thing or two about designing and decorating courtrooms. Just splash of color here, certain tapestries up, affects certain people's mood. And then certain courts, he would point out to the way people dressed and the way that what they wore would, we're taking different response to the high mage, depending on what they would need from them. If a merchant came in wearing a bunch of gold and austere stuff but asking for a loan, obviously the high mage wouldn't give that to him because he looks like he's doing really well. But if somebody came in more plain clothes and was more downtrodden, but they at least made the appearance, well, we could give that man a break. So I picked up a thing or two. It's quite easy actually, and well, you do look quite stunning.
Well, thank you for using your knowledge for it. I was just gonna get something a bit more pre-made, but I really appreciate this.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Nobody's done anything like that for me.
No, they don't have balls in the Feywild from where you're from.
Of course they do. Parties galore, honest, but nothing normally, well, not fancy where I live. I'm not really the courtesaily type, but I mean, we do have parties.
Well, now when you go back, you can be the belle of the ball, as they say.
That reminds me. How do you know Sylvan?
Oh, the druids that live by Silvermoon, right there in the high forest. It was pretty common in our negotiations with the centaurs and whatnot that live out that way.
You were talking to centaurs?
Indeed. Uh, see, when my father got the Silvery Moon, they had just kind of a warring time at that point in time, and uh, I just happened to go along and meet up with some of the dignitaries with my father, and picked up the language along the way, and kind of it's like a secondhand now. It's like a secondhand language in Silver Moon to talk to those that don't live within the city limits.
Well, I didn't know you had such connections.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. I just thought they were experiences, but I guess you're right.
Well, in Feywild, connections are kind of a lifeline no matter where you're at, so it's good that you know so many people. I try to know, well, lots of people, but maybe not for, well, it's more for fun, but I suppose connections do help with survival. Here, too.
Absolutely. I always wanted to know what makes people tick. It kind of helps work out in the end and get everybody to get along.
And speaking of what makes people tick, you guys have made it to the Elf Song Tavern, and you see your party wearing what?
So Lodestone, yeah, when it went back and changed. So his fine clothes, like it is fine brown trousers. The tabard and chain, scale mail is replaced. You see, he's got a green long sleeve tunic, maybe tied up at the neck, but then over that would be a nice thick jacket. It's not ornate. The buttons are kind of like a nice ebony wood with a lacquer on them. The jacket itself has maybe some elven embroidery on the back, but just ever so faint. But it is like the collar on the jacket is like stiff neck up, like it's almost reaching Lodestone's jawline. And then of course it's cut just before his wrist, so the sleeves can come out and fold back on it.
Very nice. Very dapper. Yars is still wearing his clerical outfit, still looking regal as ever because he's a fucking astral elf.
Exactly what I was wearing before.
Yeah, he has blended in perfectly with the people who run this establishment.
Ooh.
What about Rory? What's Rory wearing?
Um,
Perfect.
you know, oh, what do they call them? I don't know what they call them.
Pants.
Give me a second. You can come back to me. I'll fucking.
All right. Well, this one I know somebody already has planned. Hobie, what are you wearing?
Hobie's actually wearing like his old work attire when he had like not like a suit, but like a very nice like blazer-esque thing to wear when he was working at was it Carmichael and Drawlight, the CPA? And it's like very like you could mistake him for somebody that works there. It's very much like, nope, I know my place, and I'm gonna be seen, not heard, and enjoy this because I don't get to enjoy this too often. I'm
It's
not
more
trying to stand out.
business forward clothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Workforce etiquette, proper attire, not so much like grandiose. Okay, I can respect it. I can respect it.
Rory has very grandiose clothes. It's like a green tunic that runs down past the knees, covered with a darker green mantle with kind of royal purple trim and like gold tassel, and like the belt around the middle is black with kind of goldish or what do you call it, like a goldish buckle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is it a big buckle? Is it shiny?
No, it's small. It's enough to notice, but not what do you call it? Gaudy.
Okay, yeah, tasteful.
And then of course my loots,
Yeah,
i.e.
but
Elu, yeah.
the riot guitar.
yeah, that's its name now, the riot guitar. Smidge is wearing a tie. We'll say for the sake of theming, maybe not a piano key tie, but a tie, like a neckerchief.
Smidge listens to Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. He's got a checkerboard fedora on, a piano key tie, aviators, and what's it called with the kicking dance they do?
Skanking?
Skank. He's skanking right now.
He's skanking the fit.
He's not coming with me. I just have him dressed
Oh,
up.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Say go, Daddy-o.
Yeah, so you just made him look nice and said, "Okay, Smidge, see you later." Okay. Yeah, so as you guys walk in, you guys all see each other dressed in something you're not familiar with, in little under a year. You haven't seen you guys like in more casual attire. And you see Lady Silverhand, and she is also wearing still like her normal robes, but you can see that they're much whiter, much brighter, a little bit more hard pressed along the edges. So you can see like her elven frame, even though she's quite a bit older than you guys, you can see almost every curve of her body, but it is all still very covered. And in tow, she has another person with her, and it's Mordecai. And you
Oh.
can see that he is still wearing all red, but has a button up like an old Western button up where it goes over both sides of the chest. He's also wearing very nice, well pressed brown pants and highly shined boots, and he does not look super stoked to be there. But you can see upon like closer examination, like his hair is like slicked back, it's combed. You can see that he like kind of combed his mustache to make it look a little bit more proper and get it out of the way of his lips. And Lady Silverhand waves you guys down, and she goes, "Oh, hi. I've already reserved us a table." And she points to Hobie, and she goes, "And your little friend is not going to be with us?"
Oh, I can call him. He could be here. I
Oh.
don't know if it's formal wear he has on, but yeah.
Either way is fine. Either way is fine. We just we wanted to let them know that there might be need for a private room. And Mordecai, when he sees you salute him, he like stops you halfway through your salute and like grabs your right hand and goes to like and like forces you to shake it, like trying to be like, this is not a work thing. This is just a thing.
Hug him.
Sir, you always said you're always working.
Hug
I
him, Lodi. Hug him.
And
That's your
Lady Silverhand,
father.
Lady Silverhand kind of like playfully like slaps him on the back of the head, and she goes, "Not today. He's not for dinner." And you can see the veins sticking out of the side of his head, and he's like, "It's fine. It's fine, Lodestone. Come, you all look very nice." And he motions for the hostess, who is the highest high elf you guys have ever seen in your life. The woman almost radiates sunlight, and she escorts you guys to your table. You guys are sat in a back corner. The table is elongated. And as you guys like sit down, no matter how tall or how short you guys are, the chairs or the stools seem to match your necessary height off the table so that you can see everyone eye to eye.
That's kind of cool.
There's no like physical change to the stools, but you feel like even though there's no back support, you feel like you can lean back and your body weight is still supported. Lady Silverhand moves to the head of the table, and Mordecai moves to the foot of it. And she says, I took the liberty of ordering the full dinner service, so please help yourselves. There is roast duck, there's suckled pig, there are salads that you guys can't even describe all the different types of leaves and nuts and vegetables in them. The flowers that are set in the arrangement actually add to the scent of the food. It gives a certain sweetness to the berries, it gives a certain savoriness to the steaks. Your cups are filled with some sort of sparkling ale, possibly a wine. For some of you, it's a little bit more bitter. For some of you, it's a little bit more sweet, but it all seems almost formatted specifically to each and every single one of your guys' palates.
How?
How did they know?
But,
I said, how do they know?
oh yes.
Not in like a questionable sound, like it's so good.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Lady Silverhand, as regal as she normally is, you can see that even though she's using a fork and knife, she is taking much larger cuts than normal and is putting down a lot more than she probably should and not making too much of table talk. And she kind of motions to you guys to the side and she goes, I haven't had good elven food in years. This is
Why not?
well, I live in Waterdeep, and it's like you can get, some elven breads, or you can have like a certain dish here or there. But because we're a melting pot, everything's a little off. It has its own like little spin on it. This is food from my homeland. This is proper elven food. You see Mordecai is like he is eating, but he's eating like a salad. He has like some bread and a salad, and he's just kind of picking at it. But yeah,
doesn't really want to be here, eh?
so I want you to know that I have taken the liberty of paying for this meal. Reason being is I am under the presumption that you are going to follow me to Waterdeep, correct?
Yeah, I believe that's our next move.
Matt.
Outstanding. Now, I don't want to open this meal on a dreary tone, but I do believe that I should give you some background into what you'll be facing next. And like she starts like dabbing the corners of her mouth with a napkin, and as soon as she sees like the elf waitstaff like look away, she starts like smearing like the jam paste off of her lips a little bit more aggressively than she probably should. And she goes, so underneath Castle Waterdeep, there is a sealed door that we can open. However, there is a beast trapped deep inside, and it is that of an undead dragon. Now, I can see some looks from across the table. It cannot leave because it has been sealed inside, unfortunately, but the necromancer that tried to raise the dragon accidentally partitioned it to the basement, and was also subsequently eviscerated when he raised it. Um,
Question, ma'am.
yes.
So if it's secluded to this behind this sealed door and in the basement, once we go down there and have to entangle with it, why will down there slinging spells, blasting things off, making explosions, and generally cutting into it? Is there anything we have to be careful of to look out for if it might damage any wards or protections that's keeping it there?
That is an excellent question. And you have nothing to worry about because the actual foundation of the castle, all the way to the rooftop, is imbued with magical energy from the necromancer. We can't remove it. Originally, we thought it was a trap for the inhabitants of the castle, but upon further exploration, the castle itself was basically built as a massive prison. So as long as you don't drop the castle, I think the dragon will be stuck. Um, Now, that being said, there are some very odd rules to this castle. So you all may not be able to go in, depending on if any of your family members or anyone that you know may have been an adventurer in your bloodline. We know the name of the dragon. Well, at least we know the lineage of the dragon. We know his last name was Lix. That's all that we can really ascertain from it. Um, there used to be two of them, and the story has it that one dragon stayed behind so that his brother could get away. And upon resurrecting, he has cursed the basement so that anyone who enters it, if they die there, no one else from their bloodline may enter. Go ahead and roll me a history check. Lodestone, you know a dragon with the last name Lix. He's a brass dragon. His first name is Igor.
I believe we've encountered a cousin of this dragon Lix. We left him to his own devices in a mine north of here.
That's
the-
farther
the-
south.
What?
He
what?
was,
Wrong one.
yeah, he was guarding a fishing encampment.
Oh,
He's the very first one we
Yeah,
met.
he's
That
the-
we
the
destroyed
Jersey
his
one.
tapestry.
That's
Yeah, the Jersey-
right.
The Jersey one. That's right. That's right. History checks. Yay.
My mistake. My mistake. Thank you, Yars. Correction. He is the one that has all the junk in the cave by the river.
That is correct. The junk in the cave one.
That's not junk.
So there are several undead adventurers who have tried to go in and remove that entity from the dwelling, up to and including my sister. And unfortunately, I believe that her soul is still stuck down there, which is why I can't enter. So not only do you have to worry about possibly dragons, there may be undead there as well.
So it's not just an open the door and go in, right there's the dragon. It's actually a whole dungeon in and of itself then.
It is incredibly labyrinthian by design.
You got
Yes.
a map?
We have a basic layout from the people who did make it out.
Hmm.
Yars, what's your experience with the undead? What should we be going in armed with?
Mordecai says, like, through a mouthful of salad, he's like, anything radiant is usually a good call.
I just look at him abhorrently, like, what the fuck are you doing?
He cuts lasers through you.
I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They die just as anybody else. But a lot of undead tend to be resistant or immune to necrotic damage. So
Well, and there a way to like get them to help us? I mean, they died in there trying to stop this curse.
Yars, you would also know that slashing, piercing, and would also be resistant to certain undead.
I will relay that as well.
Like skelly mans.
Well, that's not good. Most of everything of my repertoire is piercing.
I am mace, hammer, blunt for the win.
Well, looks like
That's
I'm going
exactly
knuckle
why I
chopping.
took a hammer.
Well,
That is yep.
nothing's been immune to Wizard Blast so far, so.
God help us when it is.
Yeah.
Lady Silverhand nods. She goes, "Yes, magic missile is usually incredibly effective against the undead."
Oh, is that what
No,
I'm supposed to
it- it-
call it?
No, it's Wizard Blast. You stick with it, Tanga.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You can see that like there's about 2 or 3 plates of food that have been stacked off on Lady Silverhand's side, and she is now working on like a leg.
You
Uh,
a little hungry there?
Young man, I don't think you understand how much this meal means to me. This is so
What?
good.
Let her
As I-
eat. She hasn't had
as I
elven
have
food in a
my-
while.
It's not judgmental. It's
sounds
kind of never
judgmental.
mind. You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
I'm
because
like,
I'm
hey,
not-
hey, lower your voice. People are looking.
So like Lady Silverhand like sticks a fork into. She obviously realizes that she's taken off too big of a portion and cuts you a piece from this deer haunch, and she puts it on your plate. She's like, "Try it. You'll really like it."
Oh yeah.
She reaches over and cuts it up into little bits for you,
I'm not a child, although I may look it.
and then she like takes a fork and puts it into your mouth. Here you go.
Okay. Well, now we're getting into different territory.
It's good.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up calling her mommy one way or another.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll save you. I mean, one of the hosts comes over and goes, "Can I get anyone a wine or a brandy?"
Yes.
Ooh, yes, indeed.
Mordecai just like quietly nods. Okay, I will have the sommelier come over immediately. And he steps out, and as he leaves, you can see like as he turns a corner, even though there are other people dining, you can't hear anything other than the wind. You can hear some water moving, but you can't hear anyone else speaking.
A little silence spell.
Yeah, must
Little
have been
bit.
that magic she mentioned when we asked about the dinner in the first place.
I think the food's the real magic, Tango.
You ain't
Maybe
wrong.
it's
It's very
right.
good.
Um, as you guys continue eating, a very, very old feeble elf approaches you guys and says, "Good evening. I was told that someone here wished to imbibe."
I think all of us.
I'll raise my hand.
Couple fingers raised.
Yeah.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, let me be the first to introduce myself. My name is Halloran Virix, and I will be your sommelier for this evening. Now, do we have any preferred notes? Are we waiting on dessert? Is there anything that you wish to have that you haven't in a while?
Aunt Laurel, of course. What would you like?
And she like covers her mouth as she finishes chewing, like every person who's ever had a waiter walk up to them. She goes, "Oh, do you have anything from Chult? The farther from the Sword Coast, the better." He goes, "Oh my goodness, we have quite the vintage. It is a 1200-year-old aged brandy. Now, we can pour a snifter for you so you may try it beforehand, but I highly recommend it as a digestivo after the meal." She goes, "Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Yes. Well, once our meal's complete, I'll have those. Does anybody have anything they'd want with their meal?"
Randy?
I was wondering if you had a bottle of Champagne de la Stamp.
De la Somme. Just water for yours. Oh,
Yes, please.
I believe we may have something in the basement. I can check. Hobie, go ahead and roll me a history check.
To know what Champagne de la Stomp is?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me open my character sheet.
Did Auntie mention we could have dessert with the food?
So this meal is a full 15-course meal. You are been handed several meals at once. So you have the appetizers, you have a few of the small dishes, the salad, the middle meal. You guys are working your way through. Okay, with a 15, you would know that the last name Virix is actually known for making and distilling wine across Faerun.
Oh, would I know like their like maybe not their best wine, but like their most famous sort of wine?
It would be called the Virexian Crimson.
Can I would love a bottle of the Phyrexian Crimson if that's all right with you. And I'll give him a
And
look.
the old man puts like a very slender, like you can see that this man is very frail. He puts a hand on your shoulder and taps his nose and he goes, I thought you had a nice taste about you, sir. I will be more than happy to get you our finest vintage. It is roughly 2,200 years old and has been steeped in sapphires for almost half that time.
I might need a bottle for
Very
the
good
road for a compatriot that wasn't able to join us.
2 bottles, my goodness. You know, I always say, if you can enjoy a good thing, you should enjoy it twice. I'll be right back with your brandies and wines, ladies and gentlemen. It has been my pleasure. And like with hands clasped, he walks backwards and scuttles off.
We like gushes for a second. It's like like somebody famous that only you know. It's like, oh, this guy made this thing that you're all unaware of, and I'm impressed by.
Yeah.
It's like that was Halloran Felix. Why is wine so good?
I'll
Well, I'm
take your word
excited to
for it.
try it.
Yeah, jeez.
When he returns, you can see that this bottle is about half the height of him. And even though he is like older and slightly bent over, he's still about 7.5 feet tall. He's a very tall high elf. He goes, I want you to know that I personally pressed these grapes as a young man. And I hope, and he like pours a glass for everyone at the table. I hope that my youth was well spent on this dinner. And then he brings out almost like a Flynn flask, like a cordial flask, one of those little round shaped ones, the Dramabui bottles, if anybody knows what that looks like.
Drama-boo.
No.
Trouble boy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're stimming. So it's like it's a spherical brandy bottle, and he places it on the table and he goes, enjoy at your leisure. And he kind of stands there with his fingers steepled while you guys take your first sips.
Hmm?
Yars, roll me a perceptions check.
Hell
my
yeah.
God.
What does that mean?
Yars, you realize that the water that you're tasting is crystalline, purified water that they would usually serve to you while on a spelljammer. Now, usually recycled water for most people would be like, ugh, they pull it from like the urine and the waste and the sweat. But the way astral elves have a way of absorbing and distilling moisture, it is the cleanest and freshest water you can get anywhere in the galaxy.
Cool. Not bad.
Oh, yes. 10 out of 10.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as you guys drink the wine, it's very smooth, but it has almost I don't want to say a thickness to it. It rolls very slowly down your throat. It has notes of like cherries and elder blossom, but also has that very woody and nutty aftertaste of like a very fine aged cask.
It's gonna go for a bit.
And
Ask?
as you,
Oh.
cask.
God damn.
But yeah, it's very, very pleasant. Lady Silverhand is continuing to explain how she expects you guys to go in. She lets you know that once you enter the dungeon, you guys can leave whenever you want. Like there's no like hard reset. It doesn't like undo what you did. You can do it little bits at a time. Some adventurers have tried that. Some have just stocked up on supplies and tried to stand there for
Thank you, guys.
weeks at a time. But she lets you know that once you guys go in there, if you do decide to do that, she cannot send a search party for you.
Are you gonna be supporting us with supplies for this endeavor, or are we on our own for that?
Fuck.
I can supply you with as many supplies as I can.
Any notion of what to
Well, I can help repair your armor and weapons. I can give you rations. I can give you a place to sleep in the castle.
I did have a question. Besides lodging, you mentioned that like family lines, like lineages, weren't allowed. How direct does that need to be? Because like you go back 10 generations, and pretty much all the dwarves in the Stone Coast.
That's a very astute observation. It seems to be relatively linear. So either parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins, second uncles, things like that. There seems to be a bit of a muddle in the bloodline, so it is accepted, but it has to be relatively. And she kind of like makes like a straight line and pushes her hand out, straightforward. You can also see that she is very red in the face.
Auntie, are you alright?
Oh, darling, I am drunk.
Oh, she's
Oh,
got the
that's
meat
so
sweats.
fun!
Oh,
It is, and she like takes her hand and kind of shakes it. She goes, "It is fun."
Oh, Auntie, you need to know some stuff about your nephew.
What?
What?
Yeah, all the stuff
Yeah.
he's been doing on this trip.
Oh, do tell, do tell.
Well, we did that big old trip for you where we went underwater, and he was very noble, and he dealt with the blue dragon, right? And then we went and he got Hobie out of a lot of trouble from his court stuff. He was doing big old fancy talk with the very scary short high captain or whatever his name was.
Oh, Captain Phineas, yes. As you say that, Mordecai is just staring bullets through Hobie.
I'm-
Yes, yes, go on.
Like looking up
And
at him, like
when we were at the Dragon College all the way in Luskin, he had been dealing with the the professor.
Theophilus Jones.
Yeah, that one. He was very good at talking with them. They were a little odd for professors, but it all worked out pretty good, except somebody got stabbed. But that wasn't us, right? And then we also got to talking at one point with a bunch of other dragons, and there was this one yellow one, and Lodi was so brave. He stood right in front of it when he got shot at with this evil metal thing. It was really neat.
Well, it sounds like you've led quite the adventure, young man.
It's been quite the ordeal since I've left Silver Moon, and I wouldn't trade it
Ordeal?
for anything. It's been
What
quite a
the
time.
fuck?
Um,
can I check on
Gonna keep going.
what he's trying to convey.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he just seems like a gruff dude.
Checking my beard for just food and anything. I'm like looking for like where I fucked up.
Yeah, no, he just you missed the context of them talking about you getting in trouble with the law.
Oh God, I used the
No,
used the
you missed it,
deep
no.
spoon, not the soup spoon.
Perfect.
You should be very proud of your nephew.
Oh, I'm very proud of all of you. You guys have done such good work.
It's been fun. And now we get to help you under your town. That's pretty spectacular.
I know, and it's such a treat to have you in my city.
Do you like being out of your city while you're here?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, it's nice to catch up with Mordecai again. She kind of like moves her head around the flowers to like look at him.
I
as
did a
he-
little wave to Mr. Blaylock.
and he waves back. He just puts his hand up and nods.
Yay.
It's great to see Duke Ravengard again. We all met. Well, those two met me when they were much younger men, which is one of the reasons why Morty's here in the first place. And as she says that, he kind of like chokes on the chicken that he was chewing. He's like, like pounds his chest to try to get it down and drinks a quick cup. She goes, back before Alder Ravengard was the High Lord of Baldur's Gate, he was still on the council, but that guy over there saved his life from a dire bear. Did you know that?
Oh, do tell.
No, I think my father let that story go. That would have been great to hear around a campfire.
Mordecai is like slowly leaning into his plate and like it's basically like prison guarding a bowl of soup to try to hide his face. You know the one, VC. And she's like, well, so they were on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate because there was some problems. There was a little kerfuffle, and she's getting much more gesticulated. With her what you call it? With her hand motions. And she's like, and a young older was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it because I'm super strong and powerful and all of that. And bit off a little bit more than he could chew. And a dire bear had gotten the best of him. And luckily, there was a small band of knights who were passing through, and a young man threw himself between the bear and Mr. Ravengard. And that somebody was your dad. And he still has the scars to prove it, I believe. And Mordecai goes, I'm missing 2 ribs from it.
Jesus Christ.
And he goes,
Jesus Christ.
we could heal back then, but it was slightly more rudimentary than it is now. And he like taps his right side. He's like, everything still works. It's just it's still a little tender when it gets cold. And she goes, and did you know that there's only one person that the Raven Guards have ever sworn to, and not people sworn fealty to them? And it's him. Older Raven Guard owes him an oath of honor. And he's like, that's enough. That she goes, no, this is important. See, it's nice to help people because you never know. And she's like, puts her finger in like Tanga and Rory's face because I'm assuming that they're closest. She like waves it. She goes, you never know who that person is going to become. She goes, even something as simple as giving an instrument to a child can have massive repercussions in that person's life.
Or he squints at her.
She squints back and smiles.
Well, it sounds like a father like son, as I think that saying goes.
Mordecai kind of nods and looks at Lodestone. Lodestone, give me a perceptions check. Number to beat's a 15.
Ah.
Aw.
Looks like he's enjoying his meal.
Damn.
It's so on brand. It's so on brand. I don't even mind. I'm not even mad about it.
The
It's
whole
funny.
dice.
Yes, he can use the whole
The whole
dice,
dice.
motherfucker.
It was a 7.
It was a good 7. All right. So you guys start making your way through most of the food, and then dessert comes out.
Oh, my
dessert.
favorite pot.
I hope it's cheesecake.
And on a very small tea cart, there are 2 pots of tea that are brought out, and several tiers of cakes and muffins and like small confectionery treats. Uh, for a halfling, they're probably too light. For a dwarf, they're probably like too soft and aerated. Like for you in your palate, it would feel like just kind of puffed sugar.
Don't
But
tell
the
me what I
tea is,
like.
yeah, yeah. I'm saying it would be a foreign taste to you. This would be, unless you have ever hung out with like high elf royalty, this would be very unfamiliar. And the elf starts pouring tea for everyone. And he goes, I hope everyone enjoyed their meal.
Immensely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is there anything that I could have done to have made this meal a little bit better for you?
I'll have some more brandy.
Oh, absolutely. And he just points to the large container, and you see it fills back up.
He just points to it and it doesn't?
Yes, it does.
Oh, you gotta show me how to
That's
do that.
neat.
He goes, it's a trick of the trade, sir. Trick of the trade.
Yeah, that's why you gotta
Um,
teach me.
and as he lifts up the tea cake trays and places it on the table, and as he does that, the bowls that are empty start to fly back underneath the cart. They swirl around you guys. Any plates of food, any scraps of food that may have missed the plate, uh, are being pulled off and flown away into the tray. And he goes, my name is Chef Aldous Planeskeeper. I have been the head chef here for the past 632 years. I genuinely appreciate your patronage, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
Oh, most definitely.
All right. Have a good evening. And he leaves the teapots on the table. And
One moment, Chef.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Could we get
Yes.
a signed autographed copy of tonight's menu?
That is an unusual request. And like as he says that, like he pulls a menu out from like inside of his shirt and pulls a quill out, like he already had it like planned. And he signs it to you. And he says, "And who do I make this out to?"
To Group 4, Auntie Laurel and Mister, sorry, Chapter Master Blaylock, please.
Father.
uh, so as Yar says that, he looks at Mordecai and he goes, "I don't see the resemblance, but you do you." And he goes to Group 4, Lady Silverhand, Mordecai Blaylock, and the illustrious Group 4, pleasant meal and safe travels. And then he signs it. And when you look at it, it is written in like masterwork calligraphy. And he blows on it to dry it off, and he goes, "Here you are, sir."
As I take it, I'm gonna shake his hand and palm him like 10 gold.
Oh, I appreciate that. As soon as like you palm it to him, you feel it disappear from your hand, and it's no longer in his hand. And he gives you a nod and walks away.
Magic.
Lady Silverhand, now incredibly red faced, she goes, "This is the best 800 gold I have ever spent in my life. You guys are the greatest. It makes me feel like a young lady again."
Oh, you are young.
Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Mordecai, you remember our travels? You remember, oh, we used to adventure. And he like leans over for the first time and he goes, I do. And they were very good times. She goes, "Oh, they were the best times. They were. We had so much fun. I mean, I love Waterdeep and I love its people, but oh, I wish I could Oh, to be able to make mistakes again. Ugh. I miss that. And you can see she starts like tearing up.
Y'all could
And she's like,
always go out again for a
"Oh
bit.
no, child, our duties are to the realm now, and not to ourselves, unfortunately. But that comes with time, and with age, and with wisdom. So
Well, this may just be a satyr talking, but you never really lose the duty to take care of yourself.
you could see like now like the tears are like welling up in the side of her eyes, and she goes, "You are so sweet," and she like pinches your cheeks. She's like a little bit more aggressive than you're used to. She usually is like very soft and gentle, but she's like pinching and pulling at your cheeks. You're so sweet. You're a kind young lady. I'm never gonna forget you. Oh, I have to go to my chambers. I need sleep. I have been here too long. Feel free to use the services here. I've already paid for everything. I must excuse myself. I look forward to traveling with you when, oh my goodness, whenever you are ready. I must excuse myself. And like as she does that, you could see like the redness from her face like almost all but disappears. And she goes back to like her normal composed self, and she goes, "I hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you for a lovely dinner." And Mordecai's like rubbing the bridge of his nose. He goes, "I'm shortly behind."
When she stands up, I stand up to respectfully allow her to leave.
Yep, Mordecai also stands up.
Yeah, huh? I'm not one to miss out.
Oh, yeah, I'll stand up.
Mordecai grabs Hobie by the collar.
Hobie was the first one standing.
Oh, you didn't say anything. I was like,
Hobie, I don't need to say how much of a functionary Hobie Copperkettle is, do I?
No, that's true. That's true. Once she dismisses herself, uh, Mordecai kind of clears his throat. He goes, "All right, now that the dinner events have all but settled, we should talk a little bit more strategy." So, what she didn't mention is almost no one has ever made it out of those basements alive. And the ones who do refuse to go back from what they've seen.
Mhm.
Well, given that this is still there, I would assume nobody's succeeded.
And Mordecai points to you and kind of nods. Exactly. Now, I believe you have an advantage having a cleric with you. But if I could make a recommendation, holy waters, silvered weapons, something that would give you guys a little bit of distance between you and the target. The undead are known to kind of swarm in number. So if one of you gets separated, there's a good chance that you'll be locked there for eternity. And I don't want that. So, and he pulls out from his bag of holding, he has a silver ingot. He goes, "If you have the time to temper any of your weapons with this, I highly recommend it." Um, for those of you who are inclined with weaponsmithing or mercantile, roll me a perceptions check.
Not with that. If it were alchemy based, sure.
What about political negotiation?
Sure, fuck it.
What about survival?
Sure, why not?
Have advantage if it's related to smell.
Okay, then you can smell it.
I'll leave it to that.
Okay. And also because it's like an ore Hobie, you could probably use your
Oh,
dwarven bits. So you guys see that
Not at the
this
table.
this ingot, yeah. Oh no. You can see that this silver ingot is like almost perfectly reflective. Each side is been smelted down to like a mirror sheen. And if you had to guess, this would be considered fine silver. So there is almost no impurities in it whatsoever. He said, I heard about where you guys were going, and I assumed that you could use this in your travels.
Oh, that's very kind of you to consider it, Mr. Blaylock.
Is
No.
there any additional help the Red Knights could lend us?
Outside of a waiting party at the basement doors, I don't suppose anything outside of that would be within the purview of the knights.
Well, I suppose any maps or any logs and diaries of the previous expeditions probably would go to much use case for our studying before we delve into the dungeon there, sir.
And I couldn't agree more. And if you had paid attention to Lady Silverhand, she said that there were maps and accounts in the castle itself when you get there.
Sure, I was just asking if there are any additional.
Oh, absolutely not. I myself have never been in there. It's when I had the opportunity to, I was ill prepared.
The opportunity of ill prepared, so you almost went in, is what you're saying, sir.
I did. I did. Shortly after I had found the Silverhands in Waterdeep, they had requested our assistance, but being young and, well, this is a bit embarrassing for me to say in front of such a large group, but when I was a younger man, I didn't have a fine grip on most weapons. I had a habit of loosing them in combat, and my captain, at one point, had tied my sword to my hand to punish me. And it was around that time that I had found the dungeon. And the captain told me that I was not good enough to go there.
Well, something that you must have passed on to me, sir. But I too have come to learn how to deal with it.
Well, practice will make even the weakest things your strengths.
Or handle.
You say that, and he just kind of like looks at you. Rory, roll me a perceptions check.
Right. Yeah, give me a minute. I need to open my thing.
Oh, okay.
I have mine open
Well,
the whole
look,
time.
dude, we haven't. I haven't had to roll for shit
know.
today.
I know. Well, now you do. Bitch.
Hey.
Okay, so as you say that, it looks like Mordecai's being a little stern, but you can see underneath his beard and mustache, like he is pursing his lips, he's fighting a laugh. He is actively stifling a chuckle.
Funny guy.
Well, this is all I can do for you right now. I entrust this with you. And he picks the ingot up relatively easily for how big it is. And he
grab
kind
it.
of like, okay, he hands it to you. I hope you all have a good evening. This has been dinner, and I must go back to my chambers. And he excuses himself.
Stands when he leaves.
He like
Stand.
pats you on the shoulder as he walks out.
Yeah.
Lodi,
Hmm.
hug him, man.
What? Are you serious?
Like right now, he's up one. Why,
Up
why
one
not hug
what?
him back? Why not hug him back?
What do you mean he's up one?
He's up one
Yeah,
hug.
How would you know that he hugged him?
He
You
told
were-
us. He
Oh,
told
that's
us in
right,
the
that's right,
bar.
he did.
He opened
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And he was.
I think that was
extremely
only to
confused.
you.
No,
It
there
was
were
only
like
the
two
ours.
people there. Oh, I thought there were like two other people there. That's why I'm like, hug him.
So you guys are gonna see like the most awkward like Lodestone doesn't know how to like start it, but like one hand goes in like thinking to like manly like Roman handshake, but then like goes
Yeah,
for his back
into
and
the
then
bro
like
hug. Or do
leans
whatever you gotta
in.
do, man.
And Mordecai with one hand like puts his hand like on the back of your head, and like because he's much taller than you, and kind of like pulls your head into like his shoulder and chest area, and like pats you on the head, and he goes, "Have a good night, son."
Good night, Dad.
And he walks away.
Oh,
Roll me another perceptions check, Lodestone. Yeah, you don't see it.
Sit back down and like down the rest of my brandy.
Is this the solution?
This is the most like realistic, like stunted father son interaction I've ever seen in a D&D campaign. Oh, I love it. But yeah, you guys carry on. You have your desserts. Is anybody
Yes,
like folding any of the food into a napkin and stuffing it into their pockets?
No.
Sir.
Nope.
eat it.
Okay. And you are leaving with a bottle of Phyrexian Crimson. Kobe?
I'll take whatever, like, I'll take like a whatever haunch of meat I can take for Smidge.
Okay. If you can put it into a bag of holding, it should be,
Did somebody have a bag of holding?
because I assume you guys are all in finery, so you don't have your backpack on you.
This thing doesn't even have pockets.
Ah, noted.
It's still a really
Alright.
nice dress, though.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay with the wine.
Well, what do we say we go back and we change into our regular clothes? Rory, you feel up to playing tonight?
Get in trouble with the cops, kid? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Maybe something we could dance to.
Well, you can dance to it. I'll fucking
Dance
assure
to
you
the-
of that.
Dance with the police, idiot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can. Just tell me what you're in the mood for.
You guys make your way back from a very lovely evening.
Yay! We
You
survived!
guys will suffer a well-rested next day. So even though you are not staying there, you will roll everything minus the tax at advantage for the next 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Everything but attacks at advantage?
Yeah, everything but attacks. Up to and including spell attacks.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, you go back to the I forgot the name of this place.
Purple worm.
Purple Worm Inn. And you see the same old guy doing his thing, and there's no music playing, but it is relatively late in the evening. You guys did spend about 2 hours having a full dinner service.
Well, I'm willing to stay up if it means that we get to listen to Rory play, so.
that may be the best thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, Rory, stage is yours.
Well, what do you guys want to hear?
Something
I'm
we can
taking
dance to.
for this night only. I'm taking requests.
Do you know about the what's that one happy jig from up north?
Juice of the Vine?
Yeah, Juice the Vine. That's a good one, Rory.
Yeah, that's a good drinking song.
It's a nice jaunty tune.
If you call it jaunty, I won't play it.
I
That was
didn't
God
say it.
speaking.
I don't care.
Play that got all the the Flaming Fist pissed at you. You played something that got the Flaming Fist mad at you?
Oh, don't ask him to play it again. I don't want to get in a fight. Well, not right now. We have a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
basement to go through.
A few home classics, nothing special, you know.
Oh, I would like to talk to you guys about something. Maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly concerned, but I got something I got to tell you guys.
If this has something to do with the Wainwright Hobie, I'm gonna be very interested.
No, but it is something that happened in Luskin.
You didn't steal anything else, did you?
Hobie thinks for a second. No, I did not.
I don't
I don't
like
that
how
to
you
think about
said
it, Hobie.
that.
If you're gonna steal it, steal it proudly.
I don't want to steal things.
Huh.
Well, that's good. I mean, at least don't steal from friends.
Yeah.
You
No,
stole
no,
from
no.
a
What do you
friend
mean for
last
friends? No,
time.
Tenga, don't
You
steal anything.
stole from
That's the
Nat.
rule. Those are the rules, Tenga.
Tanga, I'm as the court functionary, do not steal anything that does not belong to us.
Well, he did worse. He stole from a friend, and that ain't right.
Says the man that
Hey.
robbed a crypt.
It wasn't a
Yeah,
crypt.
Our
It was-
friend's
I'm
crypt.
just saying.
The gang goes grave robbing.
Oh goodness.
It was a
Hobie, maybe this is a time for self-reflection.
a posthumous armory. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Come up with a reason why.
What
We
did
need
you
this
want
thing.
to tell us, Hobie?
Well,
Yeah,
I,
just ask now.
I
Out
didn't
with
think
it.
much of it, and then a couple things happened, and she said something that kind of like I maybe I'm looking too far into it, but maybe I do need to be worried about it. So, do you remember when we were in Long Saddle and that thing happened with the dragon?
Right.
Yeah, we went forward
No.
in time.
A dragon flew over.
No, well, no, that part I'll point to the. Yeah, no, we saw something. We saw what the future. Like I don't know how it worked, and I don't know the magic, but we weren't in the same time as you anymore. And
Oh yeah, that did happen.
something happened in Luskin that I can't really explain, and I'm not too sure if it was like a vision or something. But when I jumped in that memory pool, I saw things, and I mean, I I I, I saw I was a warrior from antiquity, a dwarvish warrior. I can't remember the name. It was it Oscar? Billy? God?
Instead, you're on your own.
You there, God? It's me, Hobie. Anyway, I saw
He's
this.
right in you.
I saw this.
Sorry, I was going pee. Sorry, I was going pee. I thought you guys were chatting. You talking about Orlin?
Orlin, yeah. I was this dwarf Orlin, who's one of the first hunters of dragons, and I thought maybe it was just a vision, but I did things like
all you smart people who know anything about the history in Tenga, roll me a history check.
Glad I got
Remember,
included.
you can roll at advantage.
All right.
No, thank you. That's for now.
Okay. Okay.
It helped.
Yep, that did.
Very historical.
All right. So the both of you, so Lodestone and Tenga. Lodestone, you would know him as the first hunter. So, like, as far as your discussions go, when Bahamut and Tiamat split, like at the very beginning of time, the earliest recorded hunter, the one who like actually figured out how to track animals and how to take down large beasts, was a dwarf. Tenga, you would know him as one of the only short people to originally come to the Feywild and not get absolutely fucking mauled.
Oh, good for him.
If you believe the tales, I mean, that is the first hunter of who, early civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah, he survived my home. That's pretty
Do you
talented.
know how I can kind of tell where dragons are?
Yes.
When I was remembering this or having this vision, or at least I think it was a vision, I did it. I used my senses to see where dragons were, and it seemed like they responded to it. I don't know if this was a hallucination, but it was sort of brought up again when she mentioned that descendants of adventurers were barred from this place, and I don't know if I'm related to this person or not. Like I said, 10 generations back, all dwarves are related. I don't know. This might come up. I'm a little worried.
Well, if you can't get in, we'll know why. That's pretty simple. You worry too much.
If he can't get in, then this will completely derail. What are we going to do without Hobie?
Can we bring Smidge?
I don't see why not. You could bring Smidge.
He ain't related to the short man you were talking about?
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We'll work it out.
Rory, are you keying up your loot? You looting it up?
Yes, but not the one that's gonna make everyone go nuts.
Okay, so you're just playing your loot.
I'm actually just gonna play for them. If they want drinking songs, that's what I'll play.
Okay,
The,
yeah.
the three-toed giant,
The what?
the, the sleepy
me-
sloth.
roll me a performance check.
Give me 1 sec.
At advantage.
Yes, I have to switch it to advantage because this I do care about.
A good meal.
Yeah. It seems like you've probably played these songs a million times, so it almost comes like as second nature. Sounds more like a jukebox than a guy trying to remember the music. Um, and you don't feel like a pull to keep playing. As you scan the room,
Boring as hell.
you can see how the sound reverberates whenever you play this, and you realize that the only person that you don't really know that's listening is the barkeep, and that's pretty cool.
Wait, what?
So you can see like other people are listening, but the only people in like the crowd that are actively listening to you is your group
Oh,
and the barkeep.
well, I am playing pretty much strictly for them, so that works out for me.
Yeah, you do not have that primal desire to continue playing. You actually feel just kind of satiated playing for your friends.
I'm gonna keep doing it because I know they want
Yeah.
to.
You see Tanga and Lodestone cutting the rug and clapping around, as it were, having a good old time.
Do you love a good
I'm
clock?
gonna play
Yep.
some of the crowd participation songs that I've picked up over the
You
course of my many years playing.
Yeah.
You know, Sweet Caroline and the like.
The only person who knows it is yours.
Oh Jesus! I'd still play that anyway, just to see him fucking belt it.
Yeah. Schwan, can we get a ba 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 in your yard's voice?
No.
It's just his voice.
It's just Schwan's voice. All right. For the sake of speeding things along, you guys are having a wonderful night. Whenever you guys wish to cut out, just tell me how you guys would dismiss yourselves for the evening.
I'm gonna cut out early because I want to get to the market before we leave off and buy a few supplies for our adventure.
It's smart.
Big.
Smart.
I play till most of the bar is either too drunk to care or my friends are all asleep.
Yeah, so as people start walking out, like Tom looks like leans over from the bar and gives you like the hand across the neck, like
Yep,
time to cut.
got it.
Gives you a thumbs up.
I'd be dancing until Lodi looked tired.
Lodestone would dance until like the Gavinson is starting to like get drenched in his pits and is on his chest, where he's like, okay, that's enough out of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tanga, you can probably dance for a day straight.
Mm-hmm.
Lodestone, as much fun as you are having, it does kind of tax you. You do feel like you've gone for a pretty long run.
Oof, I start like massaging my calf, like, oof, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow.
Well, you'll sleep good then.
Absolutely.
Before I go to bed, I will ask Tom if he has any apples for me to bring out to Daisy.
He like waves you off like mid question. He's like, I always have a bowl ready for you now, miss.
Thank you. She'll much appreciate it.
God, I hate Discord updates because I keep thinking you guys are whispering me through Discord. All right, Hobie, you see Smidge on the second floor, like peering through the slats and giving you like the baby eyes.
Oh, buddy, I'll head up and I'll bring him his giant thing of wine, and I'll be like, hey, so this one, it was aged with sapphires. I know, gems sort of like, yeah, here, and I'll pour him a large glass, like a tankard.
Okay, and you can see like instead of like lapping it up like he usually does, he sticks most of his muzzle in it and like like tries to like suck it in at the cost of him like not being able to breathe. You
I'll
know,
be like, hey, Tom, can I get a bucket?
like dumb dogs do. If you've ever seen a dumb dog try to do that.
Yep.
And as he does it, you can see kind of that really dark, uh, like dark ruby color from the wine start to like bleed into his crystalline form. So he's a little bit more red.
Hey, you're looking better, buddy. How you doing?
And he gives you like that vacant smile and he
Oh, like,
hiccups.
yeah.
Poor
Okay. Hey,
baby.
let's get you to bed.
Yeah, you just gave him alcohol.
Yep. Everybody is sleepy beepy. Uh, yeah. So you guys spend a quiet and restful night. Except for yours. Yours.
Oh, shit.
You wake up in a chamber.
It's your bedroom.
Uh,
Trauma-rama.
It's
you
pretty.
see that all of the paintings, it could be windows, they might be paintings, but they are all still moving.
Do they look all celestial like that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or space like that?
Yeah, if you had to guess, you would say that these are actual stars and galaxies.
Does this sound like anything I might have been familiar with from my times in the church, the temple or church? Is this something that may have been mentioned as a place that,
No, this is
or is this
far
completely
few
foreign?
unfamiliar. But
I
you
mean,
do
I'll look
notice-
around and try to find anything that sticks out besides the random
Okay.
portals to the worlds or whatever they are.
You
Mirrors
notice
to the
the
worlds.
constellation on the ceiling being roughly referenced to where Faerun is in regards to where you grew up. But you didn't quite have that mapped out.
My city's not in Faerun.
No, it's not. It's a galaxy away.
Oh, okay, okay.
So if you had to guess, you could probably write out a flight path from Faerun to your homeworld.
All right, cool. I'm gonna jot that down on my map of awesomeness that I keep in my kit. If it's there, do I have my gear or am I just
You
clothed
have
man sitting there?
your map in your hand,
Ah,
but you can't find anything else. And as you're like scrounging, somebody taps you with a metal quill and says, "Here, use mine."
oh, thanks. How goes it?
Oh, it's okay. You know, just working hard. She kind of like shrugs her shoulders.
I didn't expect to meet you again, especially so soon.
Ah, well, you know, we have our ways. We ebb and flow. And she kind of like moves her head back and forth as she says it. And she like,
So where have you brought me? What is this place?
"Oh, this is the map of everything." And she points to each little window. She goes, "You can see anything and everything from here."
This is an amazing place. I am kind of just entranced by its beauty.
Well, thank you. I have spent a very long time working on it. Can I borrow that quill for just a second, please?
But of course, I'll hand it back.
And you can see she like walks over to one of the like windows and reaches through with the quill and kind of like scrubs out a star and draws like a few smaller stars in its place. And she goes, "There, I think that's much better."
So this is the path?
It's a path.
Oh, what? I'm assuming there isn't just one. Yeah, all right. Can I have that back to jot it down just so I
Oh
have as
yeah,
a reference?
sorry.
please?
Yeah, there you go. And she hands you back the quill. You see that it's like it's a, I guess it would look like a fountain pen, but it's not like anything you've ever seen like used to inscribe. So like you can write with it, and it never seems to run out of ink.
I need to get me
people.
one of these.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Oh, they're very handy.
Uh,
So how are things on the planet you're on?
they've been and quite entertaining and not a dull moment. That's for sure.
Oh
Encountered
yeah,
some things I wasn't expecting to run into.
nothing.
Lots of dragons.
Yeah, and like she like traces out with her finger, and you can see like a big square get carved out from the stars, and she goes, "Yeah, mostly this sector has like large reptilian winged things, but once you move out of there, other than like the Gith that have kind of like they're kind of a little bit everywhere. That's mostly where you'll find a lot of dragons.
Oh, so then dragons are everywhere, which
In
makes
some
sense
sense, they have different names from different people or races or species, but they're, anatomically they're roughly the same.
on the same, yeah, at the same level. Same,
Yeah.
but different.
hmm So how's your map coming along? And she like goes up on her tippy toes and like looks over at the map that you're scrawling on.
I will turn it around and show it to her, excited. This
And
look
she
good?
takes it from you. She goes, "Oh wow, you've made you've traveled quite a bit."
I did a lot of the Sword Coast, yeah, I believe it's called.
Yeah, I see the Sword Coast. It's beautiful. I mean, I was just recently there, at behest of my cousin. Um, yeah, this is really nice work.
Yeah, so that your cousin is who requested the additional support then? Is that
Yeah.
why I was kind of sent this way?
Well, not originally. Originally, I wanted you just to kind of go down to Faerun, just to kind of get a taste of the planet, to learn a little bit about it, because it's not like traveling through the stars, Uh, moving on foot or on horse and with people you don't know is a bit of a difficulty for you astral elves. But I knew you could handle it,
I appreciate the faith in my ability.
and I appreciate your faith in me. And she kind of gives you like a little wink,
Always.
and, and she hands you back your map, and she goes, "Well, everything here seems to be in good working order. Make sure you put down," and she like points to the two nebula. It's a pretty straight shot from where you are to where you probably want to end up. But I don't get to make your destinations or your path. So just have it in your back pocket just in case you want to go home.
Well, I would also need to find a way to power one of the spelljammers that are not destroyed, but still in somewhat working condition, but for some reason is not activating or responding.
Oh, that sounds like a difficult task, but uh, part of the fun of getting to a destination is, the voyage. So
Of course.
map out a plan, stick to it, and if you can't stick to it, find a better plan.
I appreciate the map home.
Ah, and I appreciate you, Yars. Now wake up, and you fall through the floor and open your eyes, and it is sunrise, and you are back in the tavern. You now have
She's so
a
pretty.
shiny, fancy metal quill.
Hell yeah! And I'm gonna call it Shiny Fancy Quill.
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes. Also at the bottom there are some. Do you read? Can you read Draconic?
No, sir.
Okay,
But I
then
can read Celestial,
okay.
Dwarvish, and Elvish.
In the bottom of the map near where you would put like an index, there's a small note written in a language you do not understand.
Very well. I will ask one of the others about this later, see if they are familiar with it.
Okay. You guys all wake up. It's back to apples and oatmeal, a little bit of cinnamon, warmed up cider.
I love Shim-Nim.
That's good, Rory. I'm happy for you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say it just like that every time you. I love
That's how he
Shim-Nim.
says it. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, he's a sweet little guy. Yeah, you guys feel wonderful. You guys ate a ton of food, but it didn't like sit in your stomachs poorly. You wake up well rested, refreshed. For the first time in a while, you feel like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You have what you would assume is an average amount of energy when you guys weren't on the road. You feel normal again for the first time in a while.
I'll sit with Yars because I know he's already awake.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Did you mention you were going to
I
the
certainly would, sir.
market this morning? Cause I gotta pick up a hunk of metal anyway.
Yeah, I'll gladly go with you. I'd like to get an enhancement on my weapon shifted and pick up some stuff for our undead troubles that we're going to have to endure.
Speaking of, and I'll pull out the hunk of silver, and I go, this stuff's. I took a look at this last night. It's dwarves call this 3/9 silver. This is pretty good shit. We can put this on, I think, most of our weapons.
Does it go on everybody's, or has it only got so many uses?
I think it's only got so many uses.
Well, since Lodi doesn't have anything that would be effective, I would lean towards him having at least one or two of those uses, depending how many there are.
Well, I carefully considered my weapons last night. I think the work I got done on the war pick, it actually should do the trick. It is technically enchanted.
Okay.
It is a magical weapon.
Okay.
I literally just asked God.
Yeah, God dives out of a second floor window before the scene starts.
It's enchanted.
Wee!
Well, that's a plus. What did you mean by moving enchantments?
Oh, getting an enchantment fixed on my weapon. It is currently necrotic, and I would like to get that either removed or changed to something else, more like radiant, since we are going to be dealing with undead.
Does necrotic heal them or something? Cause I can't really swap that on my wizard blast. That was kind of a gift from the headmaster, so
It does. So, as if we're speaking rules, it doesn't heal. It just most undead have resistance, or a lot of undead have resistance, but some even have immunity to it.
What about force? Cause like the regular wizard blast is pretty good and forceful, and it's exploded lots of bad guys so far. I'm pretty sure I can just focus on that part.
Yeah, Hubie's had a few body parts blasted into his face a few times and blinding him. I remember that in the water.
Yep, I remember that. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
be reminded of that.
Yeah, I really didn't.
Not seem
Sorry,
sucks, right?
Harvey. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
You guys remember that dinner we had last night, right? That used to be my work. I used to do
You
that.
worked at giving people dinner?
No. We used to have business dinners there. Not as nice. We didn't go for the full 15-course meal, but you know.
Was a lot of food.
So, Tanga, you said your wizard blast does all necrotic
Oh no,
damage?
sugar, not all necrotic,
Okay.
but it got like. So when I smacked Lulu, you remember him before he got like fried by his own god?
Oh, I
So
remember.
when I smacked him the first time to tell him to stop being a word I shouldn't be saying, it I guess my headmaster liked that because he like added a little bit of spice to my wizard blast, but I don't think that spice is gonna work on the undead, right?
Well, it's not gonna hurt leaving it there unless for some
Oh, I
reason
couldn't
something
change it if I
absorbs
tried,
it.
so
Yeah,
that's
well, so
fine.
but that would be a very specific situation.
Yeah, I don't think he messages me on my time because I tried to message him before and it didn't work. So we'll see. But yeah, if you're going to the market, I need to go anyway. And what did Miss Silverhand say about like holy water or something?
Yes, holy water would be a great thing to have,
Hmm.
especially when dealing with groups of undead, probably, since from my understanding, it does radiant damage.
Also, Tanga, roll me a perceptions check. Number beats a 15.
We don't happen to have the advantage anymore, do we?
It's 24. Tonight should be where it runs off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Tonight is,
Oh,
yeah.
hell
So
yeah.
all of today, you still have advantage. Okay. Tanga, I guess in the kerfuffle, someone managed to slip something into your pack. And it is a very small, like almost the size of a water droplet. It's a little piece of silver with a small note attached to it, and it says, "Please watch after my son."
Oh, oh, I will. Oh, I take it out. Lodi, does this look like
Hmm?
your dad's handwriting?
I'll look over the letter.
If you think you know what your dad's handwriting looks like, go ahead and roll for it.
I absolutely would know what his handwriting looks like.
Then roll it at advantage.
What do you want? Investigation?
Whatever you want.
Fuck me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I
no.
thought it rolled up as a 1 on the physical dice. Whew.
Jet. Yeah, looks like your dad's handwriting.
Yeah, that's Mordecai's handwriting.
See, your papa is looking out for you. That's sweet. How'd he do that? That was sneaky.
Red Knights. I'm sure there's an agent somewhere in here. And I casually look over at Tom, the bartender.
And Tom just shakes his head no. He heard you. He doesn't know.
No, I don't do that.
All right.
Well, while we're sharing discoveries, I found this outside my pack, and I'm going to show you all this letter that is apparently charred, and it reads, "You took everything from me. I'm taking everything from you."
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
I found this outside my pack when I woke up this morning. I don't know what it means, and taking everything from me, I don't have much, so not quite a threat to me. But I don't know why it's charred.
As you guys start to discuss this, several flaming fists like almost knock the doors down to this tavern. And they're like, "We're looking for group 4. Group 4. Where's group 4?"
I hide the letter and stand up.
I hide.
I wave. Hey ho!
I have an
What-
idea.
We're group 4. What is this about?
Sir, you need to come with us. Your father's in grave condition. And they take off running towards the Raven Guard Manor.
Grab my rucksack and immediately start bolting after them.
Oh yep, follow.
Okay.
I'll ride
Yeah.
a smidge there.
Okay. As you guys are making your way downtown. Bop, bop, bop.
As I'm
Right.
yelling ahead, like, what could my father possibly in trouble with? The man can almost take on anything.
What time
Yeah,
is
so
it?
you guys get to the chamber where you find the desk now mostly destroyed. There seems to be like molten slag thrown around the room. And your father is surrounded by several healers, and you can see that most of his face has been burned. His clothes are cut off, and you can see that part of his rib cage has been like smashed in.
Fucking
Lady
like soccer star kneeling slide over to him like, Dad, what happened?
You can see that he's breathing, but he is unconscious. If we were playing a game, we would say he's in death saving throes, and he would be stabilized by these medics. Lady Silverhand walks in, and she like starts to like try to pull you away from him. She's like, "It's okay. They're gonna help him."
Aunt, what could have done this?
We don't know exactly. Your father was working on something late in the evening, and nothing made our own face. Some specter came in and set him aflame. You can see that he fought as best he could, and like she motions towards the weapon. You can see the weapon that he was holding is like partially melted.
Did this
Like-
specter have a lot of armor on him?
We don't know. By
Was
the
it
time the guards got there, he
Lou?
had disappeared, and Mordecai was like this.
I tug on Yar's. Was
I
this
think I know who
Lulu?
this is. Yeah, I immediately think this is Lulu because everything that kind of lines up.
It's all
Makes me think
charred
Lulu.
like his head was.
Yeah, that's my immediate guess. Lulu's not
And-
gone like I thought it was, like we thought he was, and this is his form of revenge, so it lines up with what we were talking about.
Why would he attack Lodi's dad?
So,
He's mad at Lodi. Oh,
I
because he
don't-
thought Lodi was his friend. Oh no. Oh boy.
and you can see as like the clerics are trying to like heal Mordecai, you can see that some of the skin is like starting to repair itself, but there does seem to be incredibly deep and almost grievous wounds on him. And he gets lifted on a stretcher and moved out.
If this is Lucas, I swear to end whatever state he's in and make it permanent.
Yeah, unfortunately, when he ran off, I didn't think that was the last we'd see of him. I just didn't think it would be this soon and in these circumstances.
Nor catching up to us at this distance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he had to endure some kind of support or wild mutation or growth to be able to pull this off.
He got all the way down here from. I gotta go, and I'll start making my way outside.
Lady Silverhand escorts you guys. Well, escorts just Hobie out if he's the only one leaving. If you guys want, feel free to scan the room, look for clues, look for
I'm-
stuff.
I was just gonna ask, can I investigate the?
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to look
you
through the
do your thing.
room.
Do your
Want to
thing, man.
percept the room,
Yeah.
look around, see what I can find any clues to verify. Oh, hold on. I'll give you another one of those.
Yeah.
It's my other one. God damn it.
Okay, Tanga. So from the molten slag, you can get like a firm whiff of like sulfur or sulfur oxide. You can tell that some of this is magical in nature. Um, but it's almost borderline demonic.
Did Lulu turn to demons for help?
Um,
He wasn't gonna stay looking to Tyr since Tyr was the one that, you know, shunned him.
Yeah. I mean, fallen yeah. What are the fallen
Oathbroken.
paladins
Oathbroken.
called? Yeah, breakers.
Oathbreaker?
Oathbreakers. Yeah.
Well, he was pretty scary before breaking any oaths, so I wouldn't put it past him to be turned into ill-gotten magics.
Yars, with your 12, same as Lodestone's. Uh, when rifling through the mildly destroyed table, you see that there was a letter made out to you from Mordecai. You can't make out all of the words because they're a little jarred, but the first few sentences you can read are thanking you for keeping such good company with his son. He feels much better having you around, but the rest is kind of smeared out. But it was, if you had to guess, about a page long.
I mean,
And
I'm
Lodestone, with your 12, you would see that there were letters written to everyone in your party. So if you had to guess, he was probably staying up late to write his farewell letters to you guys. I've made my wife cry again. I'm so sorry.
Well, farewell, and not the way I'm assuming he expected it to be, but yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So Duke Ravengard walks in, and you can see that all of the top Flaming Fists, so like their field grade officers, their generals, are all behind him, and they are in full plate armor. The casters like have their spell books open at the ready. Uh, some of the larger, almost like orcish looking men in plate armor have like great swords, and you can hear him basically order them like, you have no other job than to protect that man's room from now to the day you die or until I say otherwise. And they kind of nod and salute him, and they march off in a double time.
Thank you, Archduke, for putting such an order on my father's life. Do your mages perhaps have any strong divination or scrying magics to figure out what happened in this room?
As like you say that, he looks around the room, and you can see there are some clerics that are trying to like scrape off whatever liquid metal like hasn't completely solidified. And as they pull on it, you can see that the metal that they're using to scrape it off is also starting to like sludge. And they kind of shoot him a look, and his face goes like, he was already unhappy. He goes a little dour, and he goes, as far as my clerics can divine, this is hellish magics. This is something from Avernus itself. I know your father has enemies, but the fact that something would climb up from the hells to try to attack your father should let you know what a good person he is. and we will do everything in our power to keep him on this plane.
And you can trust me that I will do everything in my power to figure out who did this and end it.
Spoken like a true son. And he like puts his hand on your shoulder. I expect nothing less from a Blaylock.
I suppose I am.
Oh, I know you are. And he like, you can feel like you're still wearing your armor, but as he like squeezes your shoulder, you can feel the metal kind of bow as he squeezes your shoulder. And Lady Silverhand goes, I know that this must be a difficult time for you, Lodestone. So if you want to stay here with your father, I would understand. But we still have to worry about the world.
No, you're right. The world comes first. We go to your castle and take care of the undead dragon, and then we take things one at a time.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose I am ready whenever you guys are. So just inform me of when you're ready to leave. And she dismisses herself.
You hanging in there, buddy?
I'm sorry, Lars. I'm gonna stick with Group 4. We've got to do this for the world, and then maybe I'll make my way to figure out who did this. If this really is Lucas's work, this is my fight.
Well, I could try to verify through my own form of divination, but I'd have to use that shoulder piece that I have from Knight, and as my channeling piece or collateral. But I would at least to hopefully be able to find an answer for you.
Does it have to be a piece of his armor, or can I get you something else?
It has to be something. I forget the specifics you said of a metal of
Meteorite.
yeah, like
something
essentially a
like
meteorite.
space.
Yeah, something foreign to this
couldn't
plane
ask.
essentially.
I couldn't ask any more from Knight. He's already doing so much for us, Yars, but I will be sure to look
Well, I
out
have
for
one
meteorite.
still. That's why I'm saying I have a piece I could use.
He's saying he has a piece that was given to him. He could divine.
Right, the part I was gonna
But like
replace.
you said, I'm not sure if we would be able to act on that info immediately, and things could change by the time we could.
No, you make a good point, Yars. Like I said, I gotta
But that
focus
is
on
an
our
option.
efforts first. Thank you,
I just want to
Yars.
put that out there for you.
I really do appreciate that, and I think once we get through a couple of gates, if we've got meteorite or that's still an option, I would surely take it.
Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. Yeah. So Yars, if you want to stock up before you leave, now
Yeah.
is the time to do so.
Yes, sir.
If anybody wants to grab anything else, speak your piece.
I'm gonna look for a silvered rapier, or if I can get a rapier silvered with our own silver.
You can, and because you have the silver, they're only going to charge you 5 silver to inlay a rapier.
Do you want me to just send you everything I'm looking for? Or...
Yep.
All right.
Mm.
Lodestone, all that stuff is player handbook prices. Tanga, you already paid for it, so you can pick that up.
Hmm. These bolts. I think my dagger is silver, but
Yeah, so everybody's got their stuff. What's everybody gonna do with their items? Tanga's got the shoulder piece.
how much
Done.
is holy water?
Holy water. So, holy water can be sold from your potion cart. It is few and far between. It can run anywhere from 20 gold to 100 gold, depending on the potency.
Hmm. Well, I can only afford 2 of the regular or the lower potency, so I'll do that.
Okay.
How
The
are
lower
you treating
potency.
those?
What do you mean?
Is it gonna for the holy water? Is it just throw at one target and it does radiant damage, or is
Yeah.
it
So,
gonna be like a splash zone?
So for like the flasks, like the smaller ones, it will be on target. For the larger, more expensive ones, it will add a radius to it,
Okay.
and it will be a D8 of radiant damage.
D8.
Okay.
And then the big ones do D12s of radiant damage, and also stay on the ground, if that makes sense. It consecrates the ground. Consecrates, that's the word. Okay, Lloyd, that's 20 gold. Do your mercantile
Oh,
stuff.
it's all gone. Fuck.
All right, everybody good?
If you want to continue, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, send me the things. You should probably have the monies for it. So you guys aren't asking for anything too crazy. Tanga, do you wear the necklace that God, Mordecai gave you?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice when you walk into the weapon shop, you don't feel as itchy as you normally would.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Are we getting ready to move on to the next chapter? We all good?
Mm.
I'm good.
Anybody else?
Yep.
Going once, going twice, going 7 times. All right. Rory, is there anything you want?
Not that I can think of.
Perfect. You guys go back to Castle Ravengard. Older wishes you farewell and lets you know if you see his son in your travels, to tell him he says, come back. He has a message for him that he would like to deliver in person. He tells you that his son's name is Will, and that he is known as the Bane of the Sword Coast and is a monster hunter.
Hmm.
Then Lady Silverhand casts a spell. You guys are engulfed, and you end up inside
My
the
eyes.
famous Wizards College of Waterdeep. You are on a platform that looks like it is specifically designed for teleportation. And a young man with kind of unkempt hair greets you guys, and he goes, "My lady." She goes, "Oh, hello. It's been quite a day." I have to get back to my duties. Do you guys need anything from me?
Don't believe so.
Thank you, Aunt, for getting us this far. I think we could take it from here.
And she like quickly snaps you into a hug, Lodestone. Again, as a high elf, she is like much taller than you. Uh, and like puts her arms around like the back of your head and pulls you in towards like her chest. And she goes, "He's gonna be okay." And she pats you on the head and makes her way out.
And I easily would hug her back. Like, I have no problem with this.
Yeah. Rory's a big "where's my hug" guy. Sitting there with his arms out, and now my turn. Okay. So the younger man, he looks to be like in his 20s ish, if you had to guess, younger 20s. He goes, "Well, welcome back to Waterdeep. I know that you guys have been here before. I've heard all about your exploits. And as much as I would love to continue chatting, I actually have a class to teach. So if you'd be so kind as to make your way out quietly, I would greatly appreciate it."
All right.
And like almost as you guys start to walk out, you don't realize that once you step off of the podium, you guys are in front of a classroom. And this young man starts going into like transmutation magic. And he's like, "Did you see how Lady Silverhand didn't have to say anything on the way back? And the reason is because she did the full spell prior to. And because I made it and I'm really proud of it. No, get out of here. Get out of here." Well, it's not going to show. Damn it.
What's going on?
I totally thought he was yelling at a soldier. No, get out of here. Get out of here.
No.
Don't look at me in here.
Nope. But you see, oh, there it is.
There, what is? What are we looking at? Hey. That's who's talking?
Yes.
So quiet.
Fucking
I said him stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was responding to a player. Holy shit, it's Ezra Miller. Yep.
How much was the weapon change? You didn't give me the price on
That would
that
be
one.
100 gold pieces.
All right, cool.
So as the wizard is like moving his wand like around, he uses his free hand and like waves to you guys without changing like his diction or pace in the explanation of the spells. And you guys make your way out. And you guys see a whole bunch of Tressums, which are these little dudes.
There's more kitties.
They're just walking around or flying around. They're taking up a good majority of the hallways.
There's so many kitties in here.
And you can see that they're like talking to one another.
I wonder which one's Chuck.
As you say that, one of them goes, "I'm Chuck, is me."
Chuck.
"Hi."
Chuck, you're the one that's related to Archibald?
"Yeah, he's my big brother." And
Yep,
you can
I
see that
remember
like his wings are going a million miles an hour, but he's not getting off the ground. He's just standing there looking up at you guys.
I love him so much.
Jack,
You guys, yes,
I said hello.
hello,
Can I pet you again real quick?
yes.
Thank you. Little ear scratching.
You can feel like his purring like reverberate through his wings.
I love him.
He goes, "That's very nice. That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, for me too.
Are you guys here to do magic?" everybody does magic here.
I always do magic. I'm hoping this is what Skamora looks like in the Feywild.
Oh, I don't know what any of that means, but that's fun.
Right.
Are you guys also going to do magic?
Yes.
If by magic you mean killing some undead, then yes.
Oh, I don't know what that means either, but if it's magic, that's cool. I'm made from magic.
I know you are quite magical.
Yep. Are you guys going to class?
No, what's the exit? How do we get out of here?
Oh, I'll show you. You follow me.
All right.
And he kind of patters down the stairs, and like every like couple steps, he like looks back and like smacks his lips. He's like just doing like the little cat smacks.
Or wait, is
and
this the place that has the basement that we're supposed to be going to, or
It has a
where's it?
basement.
But is it the basement?
I don't know what that means.
The basement is in Castle Waterdeep, which sorry, what ward are we in? Where are we?
We're in the Wizards College of Waterdeep. It's the best Wizards College in all of Faerun.
Is that near the castle?
It's not far.
All right. Can you show us where the castle is? I think that's where the basement is that we need.
Oh yeah, you just walk out and then you fly over those buildings to the north. Well, that's what Archie does. I usually just go down this road all the way till I find the big place where the nice lady is. You were with her.
Oh, yes, we are looking for the castle of the nice ladies. That's good. Helpful. Thank you.
Perfect. Get it? Perfect.
Oh, that's a good one, because you're kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, bye bye. And he just kind of like meanders back inside.
Bye, Jeff.
You guys see a slightly different when you get to ground level. Waterdeep. You see that there is a ship with most of its bits strewn down a road. You also know that almost all the roofing and all the like cobblestones are like a very off blue.
That's
This
not normal spot
this
for a
isn't
ship, right?
normal, right?
It's sinking ship, isn't it?
Wait, I thought he crashed into, oh, he did say. Did he say Waterdeep? I wasn't there for that. Y'all just told me later.
Yeah, I wasn't there either.
Yeah, it was Baldur's Gate, right? I thought he crashed in Baldur's Gate.
Nope.
No, it's here.
Boomst.
Oh,
He was here.
He crashed in Waterdeep.
Thinkable
He's
Steve.
got the shop in Baldur's Gate now. But he
is this
crashed here.
is this the, oh god, what was it called? The Lost and Drowning?
The lad. Yes, this is the remnants of the lad. And you can see that there is a door inside of it, and it's called Sinkable Steve's Souvenirs.
Feeling a little like jaunted from like witnessing almost the death of a family member and like worrying about that, but like, this is it's Steve's place. Yeah, do we want to go in there before we head to Castle Waterdeep?
You gonna steal from another friend?
I'm not gonna steal from. Why do you keep saying? God damn it!
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Not bad.
Also, Tanga, you realize as you step out, you forgot to bring Daisy.
No, Daisy and Knot will be just fine in Baldur's Gate. She knows what to do without me.
Oh no! As you make your way out of the Wizards College, Daisy's waiting for you outside.
How?
Well, that's no fair.
And like as you see Daisy, because it's still very early morning for the people of Waterdeep, except for the fishermen who have like already moved out to port. You see a large orc step out of your little wagon, and he just goes and just starts vomiting aggressively.
Mr. Thunder, are you all right?
Oh my god, I can move across plains, and I have never. Oh, I'm dizzy. I need to sit down.
Oh, she ran. I go immediately to Daisy and I take her snout in my hands and I'm like, oh, you're such a good girl. You knew right where I'd be.
She like nuzzles into you a little bit.
Oh, you're just the best big sister there ever was.
For everybody who hasn't checked the cart, There's a fucking orc in the back of it, and he is massive.
Yeah, I see Nuck Thunder from the tomb, and I go, "Oh my God, he's the one with the gem!" And I throw Rory at him.
You threw.
Nuke with one hand catches like Rory's posterior and sets him down.
So the guy that doesn't know him, Adam.
What is happening to me?
I'm sorry, I took your gem. I'm sorry, I took your gem. I'll give it back. He's got it. It's in the guitar
It's
case.
not Mr. Thunders.
Nuke stands up, and he is like a whopping 9 feet tall, and he's several hundred pounds. And he pulls out his great axe and he goes, "You're the tomb thief," and points his axe at you.
I'm going for Rory's guitar case. I'm like fumbling with it. Like, how the fuck do you open this stupid thing?
One that I carry with me?
Yeah,
The one on his back.
the one with the gem inside of it.
You guys
and
took that from me a while
They're
ago.
in the
Yeah,
cart.
you've had
They're
that.
literally in the
They're
cart.
in there.
Sorry, I grab it. I hand it back to him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I gotta find his character sheet. Hold.
Do you think I write stuff on there?
You remember that time Hooby got killed before we went into the undead area? I remember.
I remember. Where is it?
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Thunder was filling in for Night because Night needed a break.
All right, Hobie, roll me a strength save.
Oh boy.
You are off the ground and pinned to a wall by a very large, scary orc.
I go, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can I'm sorry. I thought we needed it. I thought it was important, but I got 3 other ones that I can use. You can have this one back.
And you feel like that great axe, even though he's only holding it with one hand, he's moving it around your face with like scalpel-like precision, just like the tip of the blade getting very close
Just
to
the
your
tip.
shield.
It took me so long to grow this beard.
He goes, "You stole from my family."
Yeah, I'm really sorry about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he also told me that he was okay with it. And he like drops you down. He goes, "Die." He told me to mess with you a little bit.
Drop 9 foot.
Oh, Mr. Thunder, you learned about Feywild Fun. That's great.
Is that just lying?
No, sugar. It's called a. I think here it's called a prank.
Oh yes,
Oh, that's me making the dwarf shit his pants.
orcs are known for their watch, and he like swings the great axe at full strength and knocks out a pillar like over Hobie's head, and he goes, "Don't kill you." No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna kill you.
We'll work on it, right? Oh, I have, and I bring out the shoulder pat. Can you give this to your brother for me?
And he like takes it with like his thumb and index finger, and he goes, "Yes." Just a moment, and you see him like fade away for just a second, like into dust, and then he recoalesces and he goes, "Okay, he's got it."
Neat. All right, thanks. We're gonna be in a castle basement for a little while, so if you could just keep an eye on the cart. And I'm so sorry that Daisy, she does that sometimes. She's very fast. I didn't know that you were still in there, honestly.
So once you ask him to defend it, he untethers like the full plate helmet he has on his hip, and he puts it on, and
No,
he like
no.
leans in. And he goes,
Don't
"But,
need that right now. Just sit in the cart. I'm sure you being there will discourage any looters, all right?
and he,
Please
like,
don't
takes his
kill
helmet off.
anybody.
Okay, I can do that. I cannot kill anybody. And he like gives you like a very slow wink.
All right, I trust that. All right.
Yes. No killing. There's another slow wink. And then he climbs back into the back of the cart.
I don't know how. I don't like how he said that the second time, but all right.
Underneath like your guys' feet, you notice that the cobblestones still give off that faint blue glow. And you can realize that most of these roads have been reinforced with what look like the chipped dragon scales. You can also see that some of the roofs have been reinforced with some blue dragon scales. It doesn't make it any more slick. Uh, it's kind of like stippled glass, so you can still get traction. You can still walk normally, but you can see that there's really no wear and tear to these roads.
I have a question for
Yes.
Nook, if he doesn't mind, real quick.
Yeah, he sticks his head out. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, would somebody who was had fealty to your deity still be detected in some way, even if he was shunned? Like, would you be able to tell if he's fallen and turned to a darker times? Because we believe the gentleman that was removed from your deity's grace might have performed some vile acts against our one of our party members' family, and I was curious if there might be any insight or information you might be aware of or be able to detect,
Oh
feel.
shit!
I don't know what
Fucking
you'd call it.
survived.
Yeah.
I I could ask. I could try to take a look. I thought he got cooked alive.
Yeah, same.
We don't know
But
for sure, but it some of the hints kind of lead to it. So you know, if
Okay.
possible.
Yes. Anyone who is of kin to my best friend in the whole wide world, I would be more than happy to look into this thing for you.
I appreciate that.
It's very cute.
Thank you, Yars.
Gotcha, man.
Yes, thank you, Yars. And then the orc just like walks back into the cart. Okay, I'm sure something will come of that.
Throwing it out there in case it might be a thing.
Yeah. Throw a line. Yeah. So you guys make your way through Waterdeep proper. It is still really beautiful. Not a whole heck of a lot has changed, other than the new retexturing and retiling. And you get back. Oh, that is a small picture. Goodness.
I don't
I
even see a
forgot.
picture. I just see a white screen.
There's a white square or
Thought
rectangle.
Long for a second.
Oh,
We've
that's
died.
weird. Yeah, it says the map is up, but
Is it on the right layer?
it is. It's on the map layer for maps. M as in Mancy.
This is
Oh,
a
there
map.
you go.
Oh, is it back?
Yeah, it's there now.
Hallelujah.
Not for me.
Had to zoom in 250%.
Yeah, I had to zoom in a lot.
It just kind of popped up.
That's weird. I don't know why. It's the same one from the original.
Yeah, now you're moving it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right.
seeing anything on the stream.
Well, that's
It's a very
ass.
nice white rectangle.
I see something.
Hey!
Well, no, I was gonna say I see it, but it's still in the black box.
That sucks.
Alright, I
don't know
have
why
something
that is
now.
the way it is because that was just a reused picture from the beginning. Anyway, you guys are back at Lady Silverhand's chambers where she is completely immersed herself in the hustle and bustle. She is, you can see she is visibly perturbed, but nobody's really picking up on it. But you guys know why. And she sees you guys and she very calmly says, hi, would you guys like to take a look at the chambers before you enter?
Oh, yeah.
We still have the bonus, right?
You do. You still have the bonus.
All right, I'm gonna use that bonus while we have it, and I'm gonna try to use my item gifted to me by Celestian to make a map pointing to essentially where we need to go, so I can hopefully guide us through this
Okay.
business.
Yeah. Get
Maybe?
that biznatch.
Be good.
Let me pull
So she
Diamond
walks
again.
you through her office, and behind her chair there is a locked door, and it kind of looks like a false wall. And she leads you down into a very dark, uh, relatively like echo carrying cavern, and you get led to an all stone chamber. And with like a flick of her wrist, she illuminates the torches,
Oh,
and
that's
you are
terrifying.
standing in front of a 20-foot door.
Scary. Is it supposed to look that foreboding?
Um, that's how it was made, and you can see like the stone dragon. His mouth seems to be like moving. It's not like it can't move left or right, but it does look like it's trying to mouth words.
What's it saying?
Haven't the faintest clue.
Oh. Well, in all our travels, I haven't figured out how to talk to dragons, so.
I can speak Draconic. Is it like something I could potentially understand?
If you want to try to read the lips of a stone dragon,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll
I
start.
know this is
Wow.
a long shot.
Come on, nat 20. Nat 20!
You want the map of the moments or the shortcut?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, but you pick which one feels good for you, Schwad. Yeah, go ahead and give me not a roll at advantage because it would be at disadvantage because you're trying to look at a basically a beak going map, 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 map.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can try.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah. You can make out some like words, like you can guess. Uh, it might be like a lot of like very naughty words, like some like no, like some potty mouth. You know, it might be the dragon like espousing like a curse, or like just overall like anger or spite.
It's funny as you're talking about this. Guess who's barking at me in all crossways? Yeah,
Whomst.
whomst. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. I'll just like something about rent flesh, but I think it's like rents due. I don't know. Really, that door does not. It's saying just kind of random bad words.
Like swears?
I do not need to repeat them.
Oh, please don't. No, no. I don't want to be
Please.
cursed at. I don't want to be
No.
cursed.
Uh, Schwad, did you pick or did you just say moment?
Oh no, I decided map of the moment,
Okay,
and then I rolled the thing to beat the perception
you
check.
did. Let me see. Let me see. Sorry, I was watching twitch.tv/It's Arethia.
All good. Yeah, the 23 is the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You your map, like as you start to use that new quill, like starts to kind of guide your hand across the map. Uh, and you kind of know what you're looking at, but you're letting your deity kind of flow through you. You get a rough sketch of several floors underground past this door. Uh, and on every single page, there is more draconic writing scribbled on each page.
So it's something I don't recognize. Got you.
Yep, it just like in the index area where it shows like the distance and everything. It's written in a language that you don't fully understand.
All right.
Hey, take a look.
Afterwards, I will show the map to the group.
Okay. Everybody, including Lady Silverhand, kind of like huddles in so she can look at it.
And I'll just say this is kind of what I came across using one of my cartographer items that was gifted by my deity, and this is the map that kind of flowed through me while channeling it. So
Ooh.
I don't know the language for some of these parts here. I'm not familiar with it, so if anybody knows,
I touched the map and I'm like, wait, what do you mean by flowed?
what do you mean?
And then
What do
all
you
the
mean by
ink
flowed?
falls off when he touches it. No, I'm just kidding.
Like it flowed through you, like this came out of you.
No, it came out of the quill, but I was essentially channeling knowledge from my deity and writing this out. It is something of my item that was given to me.
Yeah,
Well,
Hobie, as you see it, there's a little bit of draconic in the corners.
Yeah, I can read that.
Oh, what's it say? If you can read it.
On the first page, Hobie, it says, "You don't have to kill what's already dead."
Yeah, you don't have to kill what's already dead.
I will make that note in normal people words so I don't forget as well.
The second page says, "Not all enemies are enemies forever."
I'll add that as well.
Oh, we can make friends in here. That's exciting.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might as well write this down so I don't forget. You said page 1 was what again?
You can't kill what's already dead.
Can't kill what's already dead. And page 2 is...
Oh God, where did it go? I just closed out my notepad like an idiot. Not all enemies are enemies forever.
Not all enemies
finally loaded in.
are enemies forever.
And then on the third page, it says, "For the door to be open, a dragon must enter."
Just like the other portals we've been looking at. That makes sense. Wow, it tells you right there. That's convenient. I wish the other one had done that.
All right, that's a lot of good information. On a side note, I will also show Hubie the other map that had some what might be draconic if it looks similar to what he said he could read that I didn't know what it was.
Mm.
Oh, the inscription that your deity made?
Yeah, because I'd see if any of them recognize the language, see if it's the same thing or not.
Yeah, Lodestone. So you see on like his actual map, there's a little bit of draconic written on it, and it says, "Keep wandering."
It just says keep wandering. I don't know what this one means.
I know what it means. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, that
Oh shit, it's
11
time.
minutes late. That's pretty good for me. Everybody gets 1,000 XP because you XP soaked Lodestone's dead.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Anybody else get any dads?
Oh, God.
I already told you
Dude.
mine's dead.
Yeah. That's why you guys started at a higher level.
Y'all don't want to go to where my dad is.
Sure we do. I don't know what the Fae is. I'm curious.
Mm,
He'll give you a smooch. Her dad'll smooch you.
he will.
The big smoochy guy. Bitches, grabs, complaints. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Anything that you want to add or remove from your character or retcon that I can write down for the beginning of next session?
Did we have any time prior to this to do anything in Waterdeep? Or was it like just straight, no, we're going right there?
Nope, she just wanted to show you the entrance to kind of set things up, as it were.
I might, and this doesn't need to be a thing, but I might just check in with my old business, the Mortimer and Childermass, because I did say I would check in, but also I did expose their affair.
Yeah,
You did what?
they were frauding people. They were stealing money,
No,
embezzling.
That
like-
means
like-
something different.
No, not like one of them was fucking the other's wife, sort of.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
yeah,
the traditional for that word, yeah.
Yeah. Well, depending on what the group wants to do, you guys can talk amongst yourself in the Discord, and please come up with a game plan, at least by Saturday, just for my mental sanity. On if you guys want to dungeon dive or if you want to let Hobie continue to see how bad that's panned out.
Well, I
That's
just
a
want
hell
to
of
make
a holy
sure.
water throw.
That's a good one. I
You
want to
said
make
the
sure that
large
Hobie
one
has
was
the tiers.
Normal plus?
Yeah, the large ones are the normal plus. So those are the ones that can consecrate the ground that it hits, and it splashes in a 15-foot radius.
All right, cool. 15 radius.
But the low quality is just single target.
Single target, splash burns.
D8.
It's what,
Yep,
2d6,
yep, yep.
right? Holy water normally is 2d6. Right?
Yeah, it's usually 2d6.
Oh,
So
2d6?
the larger
Okay.
one, the larger one is 4d6.
Yeah,
2d6.
And you're gonna need them. Just telling you, you're gonna need them.
that's why I bought 2. Because that's what I could afford.
I only had enough money for 2.
All good, all good. I still have something I haven't had to use yet that I'll get to use in this place, I'm assuming.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
if it's-
broke again, so.
If you have hellish rebuke, I'm gonna be really upset.
No, it's not
Okay.
that, but I don't want to show it in case, you know.
Yeah. I got you. I got you for a little fun,
40
little theming.
47 counter
You're like,
spells.
oh yeah, I forgot they can do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Big.
You know what? I'm not even worried about it. I'm not
Turn
even worried
undead.
about it. Yeah, turn undead. I'm not even worried about
Yep.
it.
Yep.
You
Everyone's
know.
freaking out. Okay. Nobody's got anything left for me.
I
Should be
think
good.
I'm good.
Okay. Mucho burrito. I have an early day tomorrow, so great game. A lot of fun. We got a lot of ground covered, and you guys are soon to be dungeon diving. I'll let you know. This is going to be a big dungeon.
Okay,
Oh.
out of game, is this Halastra's dungeon? Like,
No.
is this that big? Okay.
Well, you said we could take multiple goes at it, correct?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
need be. Like we can take a break on it if need be.
Yes. I will also tell you, because I don't think I made it clear through context clues. If one of you guys dies in there, that's it.
What do you mean?
Like, if you die in
No.
this basement, you become part of that army.
No revivify, no
Oh.
resurrection, no true resurrection.
Unless you can break the curse.
Oh, that's why you got remove curse. Boop.
Yep. That's it. That's all it takes. Just one little wiggly finger.
Nobody tried it. Nobody tried the
It's so
easiest thing. How
simple,
much you
but
want to bet?
tried it.
Everybody's like, it's so ancient and magical. Nobody's even tried to do remove curse.
Oh, fuck.
Luster Resto.
It's a pull door, guys. We've been doing this wrong for
Right?
5,000 years.
Nobody ever tried to
Oh,
push.
you guys make me mad and angry. Love you all. Have a great night.
GG.
Good night.
That was a lot of fun. I'm terrified because I for sure have the least amount of HP out of this entire group. And I don't have remove curse, I'll tell you that. So good luck, everybody. Wish us luck. Dungeon dive, I guess, or finding out what the hell Hobie was talking about. With whoever he exposed. I don't know what that was about. But whatever that is, next Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. EST. But if you're looking for some swashbuckling, we have that for Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST. And I hope to see you then. If not, have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.